Hey everyone, how's it going? We are less than 24 hours from the global release, so I'm super excited about that and hope you guys are as well. Where I currently live, or current time, it's 30 minutes left until they take the game down for maintenance. I'm not sure what they're going to be adding, but roughly it'll last about 3 hours, so I'll probably still be awake. I'll get back on whenever the game comes back up, and I'll check and see what they added, or if they're going to be adding the new content until tomorrow when the game goes global. But they did say that tomorrow around the late morning, I'm guessing 9, 10, 11, even noon Pacific time, the game should be out, so just keep an eye out for that. What I'm going to be talking about today, it's going to be a little introduction video to the basics of fighting. I know each character has their own different playstyle, and if you guys haven't already, you guys can check out my other videos where I review a lot of the different bots, all of the different bots, sorry. So yeah, let's get started into the basics of fighting, I guess. And also guys, I cannot stress this enough, the only way to get better at this game is by playing the arena. It's nothing like Marvel Contest of Champions in my opinion. I feel like this game is a lot more fast-paced and involves a lot of moving around and, you know, finding that perfect moment to strike. And in the arena, when you first start off, you'll get some easy fights here and there. The majority of the missions are pretty easy in my opinion. You shouldn't have too much trouble as long as your bots are ranked up. But in the arena where everything's kind of even, you know, it gets challenging past the 20 streak, I believe. The bots just start moving around a lot, and you really have to time your attacks. But these are the basics of what I think you should definitely focus on, get better at, and just practice. Yeah, okay, so let's get started. We're gonna go ahead into this 1-star arena, and we'll just show off a little bit of some moves, I guess. But what I always love starting the fight off with, guys, is the Rollout Attack. You have three moves you can start off with. My personal favorite is just starting the Rollout Attack because it usually hits about, I want to say like 90% of the time it actually hits the opponent, and it causes separation between you and them, which gives you gives you a nice space to, I guess, plan out your next attacks. But yeah, so out of the three, you guys can either immediately start striking, which I don't really recommend. You can also back up and start shooting a couple of ranged attacks. I don't recommend doing 3 ranged attacks because the opponent can dodge the first one and then you'll be screwed. They'll probably be guaranteed a hit. And also try to familiarize yourself with sidestepping and moving up and down on the map. It takes some getting used to, but I feel like that adds a lot of variety to the game. And then you guys have your standard 2 ranged attacks, and then your dash attack, which I think it's a medium attack. And you're able to do a 5-hit combo, and then usually I like to follow it up with a special. Just depends on the character that you're playing as well. For example, Ironhide has these really nice missile attacks, his rollout attack. I like spamming it a lot because it inflicts burn, and the burn stacks, they stack up, so really neat. Dang it! I didn't dodge that one. But you guys can also dodge the opponent's specials going backwards, even if you're up against the wall. You just have to time it like really well. And here, this next one, we're gonna start off with another rollout attack, and we'll see if it actually hits. It usually does. And for example, this OG Optimus, the Gen 1 Optimus, he'll get those 2 attack buffs, so you want to refresh as much as you can. But again, that's something that you guys will get used to as you learn the bots and you familiarize yourself with them. But always try to look for that opening. You can also counter their ranged attacks with your own ranged attacks. It'll just cancel them out. Let's go ahead and finish this arena series, and we'll see what else we can do. Blocking I wouldn't actually recommend unless you actually have to. You know, you never want to take extra damage, even if it is just, you know, hits. Like right now I'm taking like, what is it, 6 hits from his range attacks. I don't recommend taking any hits at all. Just sidestep whatever you can, block whatever you feel like you need to, but try and sidestep as much as you can. I feel like that's like really key in this game, especially in the alliance missions. As the difficulty goes up, you really need to be keep track of your health and manage it accordingly. Victory. I really cannot wait for the game to come out, guys. I'm really gonna stay up to see whatever the this maintenance brings about, and if it does start releasing the content early for the beta players, I feel like that's just gonna be my whole night. I'm just gonna be pulling an all-nighter, going through all the new content, the last act or chapter for Act 2, and hopefully we get some pretty cool stuff. Also gonna be doing the crystal opening, guys, so stay tuned for that one. Hopefully I get some cool stuff. But yeah, guys, once again, just play the arena as much as you can. I was really bad at the game when I first started. I played very cowardly. I would always just attack from range as much as I can, but you'll come to realize that in the arena and later on when the bots get a little bit more intelligent, shooting from range, they'll just dodge every single shot and come up at you like really fast. They're just a pain to deal with, and you really have to adapt to however the bot is playing. If the bot feels like they're on crack and dodging everything, it's best just to pull back, wait for an opening. If they dash at you, just sidestep the dash, and then you're able to combo it with your 5 hits. Use your rollouts effectively. Don't just mindlessly keep using them unless you're Ironhide. In my opinion, unless you're Ironhide, Mirage, or Windblade. The reason I say Mirage is because his rollout attacks, he can't get hit by any ranged attacks, and same with Windblade. But everyone else, you want to be mindful of anything that you do, just as the difficulty increases. But thanks so much for listening to me ramble on. Really excited. Hope you guys are excited too. And I'll see you guys next time tomorrow when the game goes global. And I'd like to welcome all the new players as well that are going to be joining us. Hopefully you guys enjoy the game as much as I've been enjoying it, and I'll see you guys out there.